Our spotlight this month is going to be on the second coming of Christ, a question about eschatology, which is the branch of theology that is concerned with the last days or the second coming of Christ. And I have a question for you today, a very simple question. In your opinion, do you think the church will be victorious or defeated at the second coming of Christ, or before the second coming of Christ? In other words, just before Christ comes or when he comes, do you think the church will be in a victorious position or a defeated position? Now, that's a very important question, beloved, because what you believe about the future affects how you live in the present. Actually, very few people realize how important it is to have what we call an eschatology of victory. Now, let me give you an example, because what you believe about the future matters in the present. Vanderbilt football has a new coach this year, Clark Lee. Seems like a nice guy. I think he's a Christian man. But he's taking over a team that has only had 4 winning seasons in the last 62 years. Think of it. How would you like to take over a major college football team that has only had 1 winning season in the last 4 winning seasons in the last 62 years? And the question would be, what do you think job one is for that coach? Well, I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think the biggest job that Clark Lee will have is to get his team to believe that they will be winners in the future. Now, it doesn't matter what they've done in the past. That's done. That's in the can, so to speak. But can he convince those players that they can have a victorious future? That would be job one for me, to believe that you can win. And the problem that I want to address this month is that we live in a Christian culture in America that is, for the majority, steeped in a doctrine of defeatism regarding the end times. Most Christians, I hate to say it, believe that the church will be in a defeated condition at the second coming of Christ. And defeatism, what is defeatism? It means cynicism, discouragement, expectation of the worst, a gloomy outlook, hopelessness, lack of confidence, or pessimism. Now, this has been the mood of the church in America, for the most part, regarding the last days or the end times or whatever you want to call it. Now, I saw this as a problem way back in the early 1980s and got hold of an amazing book, which I'm going to recommend to you. Some of you need to start reading the right things. This book's called Paradise Restored, and the subtitle is A Biblical Theology of Dominion. And this book will help you overcome the defeatist eschatology that has trapped the American church and placed us in a position where we don't think we can win. And the result of that belief about the future has affected our present, because the church has largely disengaged itself or become demotivated as it regards being involved in the present, in politics, government, in the various fields of pursuit. Many Christians have just given up, and that's a problem. And we're reaping the fruits of that now. But beloved, we can change all that. What we need is to exchange a doctrine of defeat to an eschatology of victory. Now, we preached a message on this in our sermon, As for the Old Paths, where we kill the sacred cow that of defeatist eschatology. I hope you'll check it out at raymccollum.com or celebrationchurchnashville.com. And we'll see you with more of this next time. Beloved, we are going to be victorious.